Hello and welcome back to another episode of Power Rangers Lore. Today's what if topic is, what if Aiden Ramiro, later known as Levi Weston, was actually the Red Ranger for Ninja Steel? Stay tuned for more. As you guys well know, Aiden Ramiro, also known under stage name Levi Weston, is the Super Ninja Steel or the Ninja Steel Gold Ranger, the sixth Ranger of the entire franchise. Now, what if instead of his brother, Aiden was the actual Red Ranger and chosen from there, and then his brother was the Gold Ranger? This would be a perfect setup for so many different tailings and would end up for a much better storyline in my opinion. Let's go into the reasons why this is the what if genre of the whole Power Rangers logo. Now, Aiden and his brother were both on with their dad, working at his farm when they found the Ninja Steel and would later be trained together as ninjas, quote unquote. They would not have any other connections to any ninja life besides the fact that Dane Ramiro trained them as ninjas and was able to harvest the Ninja Steel here and there. Now, as time would work on, eventually Galvanax, Ripcon, and Madame Odious would arrive and attempt to take the Ninja Steel from him. Brody and Aiden would attempt to run away. However, Brody would be captured by the crew of Galvanax. His father would disappear after splitting the Ninja Star into 6 different shards, giving you 6 different hints of 6 different Rangers to come. And Brody would be captured away with Aiden able to remain on Earth and hide for a bit until eventually running to his aunt and living a quote-unquote normal life. Now, what if instead he doesn't live a normal life from there on out? In the before the what if, he lives with his country music that his dad taught him and has a signature Ramiro family song, and he becomes a famous singer for 10 years, going on using the stage name and alias Levi Weston, and goes on hiding from Galvanax. That's why he creates the entire persona of Levi Weston. Though, in truth, I don't think Galvanax actually gave a crap and didn't really look for him. Now, what if instead of becoming this country music star, he instead decided to teach himself further to gain, basically, the power to save his brother, who he knows was kidnapped by Galvanax and made a slave, and possibly even save his father, who had disappeared. So there's any questions right then and there. He could have been training himself the entire time to become a super ninja this entire time. When the Ninja Star eventually breaks free and come back to Earth, it chooses none other than Aiden to be the Red Ranger, and all the others normally. Now, what if instead Brody is not chosen at all at this time period and still remains a slave of Galvanax, sacrificing himself so that Mick and Redbot can get away? Now, he's not fully sacrificed, but probably brainwashed by Madame Odious, seeing there's still a 6th Ranger Star still in motion that has not been chosen yet as a leader, and with her dark powers and talents for manipulation, she sees and spots like going, he's going to be the next Ranger, or so I think, so let's put him in the spot where if he does become it, I have the power to control him, and basically brainwashes him months upon months upon months, without ever knowing too much about there. Now, Aiden would eventually get in contact with Mick and the like, and they would all form a partnership. That is where basically Mick explains to Aiden that, hey, I know another Ramiro. He was captured and sacrificed himself for us. They think he's dead, but it's revealed that he's actually alive. And he's eventually chosen to be the Gold Ranger, but he's evil, manipulated by the powers of Madame Odious herself, giving her more of a villainous aspect that is kind of missed in this series. She's kind of a complete moron half the time and not really a serious threat. So what if Brody was the 6th Ranger and goes on there? He relies too much on his talents of the little device he has that tells him all the information and what to do, and the Rangers eventually are able to overpower that and free him of Madame Odious's control over him, and he fully becomes the 6th Gold Ranger right then and there. I don't know what you guys think, but I do like this entire thought process that I've had concocted right there. Not because it's my idea, but because it just seems like a better overall storyline. I did like the fact that Brody was a slave on there, but they didn't do anything with it, and he wasn't changed or shaped by it at all. And then Aiden just changing his name because he's in fear of, well, in hiding of Galvanax, but he's this big superstar that everyone should know. That's kind of a little sketchy there, why he was really hiding. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think this is a very plausible idea right then and there? Do you think, then in truth, that Aiden or Brody should have been the Red Ranger? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you think of my what if? Have a good one, guys. I mean, the power protect you always.